Hello, my beauties. Hope you're having a good day. Wanted to pop in today to give you some really awesome content about some things that you can do prior to getting on a phone call with someone, prior to a workshop or retreat where you're going to make a pitch, prior to a webinar where you're going to share really great content and then make a pitch. So I want to make a couple announcements and we're going to dive into that. The first announcement is that the bonus, the Social Media Marketing Maven Toolkit, goes away, hey Audrey, goes away tonight at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. So if online marketing is one of the main things that you do in your business and you really struggle to make offers without feeling pushy or aggressive, if you struggle to come up with content for nurturing and also making a pitch, and if you put your offer out there, if you struggle with putting your offer out there consistently, this toolkit is for you. We talk very clearly in it about how to make your offer online. So I don't want you to forget about that. That goes away tonight at 8 p.m. So again, you need to enroll in the program before then. The second thing I want to let you know is that, hey Sydney, the cart closes this Friday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So I don't know if or when I'm going to launch this again, so don't put it off if you think this program is something that can really help you in your business for 2018. I want you to take a second right now and think about your business goals for next year, whether that's income, whether that's clients, whether that's reaching more people with your gifts. And I want you to imagine if you knew exactly what you were offering your people, and if you felt truly amazing about this offer. I want you to imagine if you knew exactly where your perfect clients were hanging out all the time, those who are going to invest with you. I want you to imagine what it would be like if you could get your offer in front of these people consistently. And I want you to imagine if you could talk about your offer concisely, confidently, and in a way that your people can't say no to. How would those things help you reach your goals in 2018? I don't want you to miss your opportunity to enroll in this program if you feel like it's really good for you. And if you're not sure if this program is a right fit for you, you can still hop on the phone with me. We can chat it out, help you come to a decision, either yes or no. I believe I have some time in my calendar this Friday, so if you want to chat, definitely schedule that with me, all right? So we're going to dive into content. I was actually going to do a different video today, but I was not really that excited about what I was going to share with you. So that's a really great thing about being our own boss and being a business owner, right? Is we can kind of feel into when things aren't feeling like quite right and we can change it up. So I came up with this idea today because I feel like this is something super important that a lot of us struggle with when we're making offers. So I'm going to give you a couple of things that I do before I hop on the phone to talk with someone about working with me, before I hop on a webinar to share content and then make a pitch, before I might go to do like a workshop and share content and then make a pitch, okay? So actually you want to do this the 10 minutes before you hop on the phone, the 10 minutes before you start your workshop, the 10 minutes before you are on a webinar, right before you start. So the first thing is that I actually run through that transition point in my head. So by that I mean, that's the point where you're talking to someone about working with you, you're figuring out if they want to work with you, if it's a good fit, what they're looking for, what they need help with, and then you have to make that transition, right, to talking about actually working together. So I think this is one of those areas that I used to fumble with a lot, which is why I run through the transition in my head before I hop on the call or start the workshop. So oftentimes that looks like, for me on a one-on-one call, it might be something like, oh, like I'm so glad that, we talked about what you're struggling with in your business. It sounds like if you could get support with ABC, you would really be able to XYZ. Does that sound true to you? Hopefully they say yes. And you say, awesome, I was wondering if you'd be interested in learning more about working together. Super easy, right? And that makes it completely transparent. They know that you're going to start talking about working together. So it's not obviously run in from there, talk about your program and what you can help them with, what the benefits are and all that good stuff. On a webinar, I might do something like, or in a workshop, I might do something like, well, first of all, in the beginning, I say, we're going to jump in. I give them the structure. We're going to jump into this. At the end, I'll tell you a little bit more about this program. Regardless of whether or not this program is for you, you're going to get really great value out of this webinar, and basically that's it. Like, you're going to get really great value out of this webinar. My mind was kind of working on two things there. The other thing that I do is say, okay, we're going to run through this content. At the end, we're going to I'm going to let you know about this program that I'm offering. This program may not be for you. If it's not for you, that's totally okay. I'm going to tell you about it anyways, and regardless of whether or not that it's a good fit for you, you are going to get great value out of this webinar. So that's, and then like the transition of the webinar, obviously you say, well, if you really like the stuff that I shared with you, I want to let you know more about my program, more about my one-on-one coaching, more about my product, whatever it is that you're talking about. Workshops kind of work the same way, right? You're giving some content, you then transition to, well, if this is something that's been really helpful to you, I want to let you know how we can work together further. That's the transition. So I just wanted to let you know that that's one of the main things that I do before I get on the phone, because I feel like that transition is sometimes awkward, and so it's really helpful to run through that in my head. The second thing that I do is I visualize the outcome. So I visualize them saying yes. I visualize them being so excited about working together. I visualize them giving me their credit card information. Maybe I'm putting it into the computer because I do take credit card info over the phone. Maybe I'm visualizing myself sending them the welcome packet, or telling my VA to send them the welcome packet. Whatever the outcome is from them saying yes to working with me. The third thing that I do is I recite beliefs that are really helpful for me to kind of get my head more in the game before I get on the phone or do a workshop or a webinar. So some of these beliefs may be like, my perfect clients are the ones who hop on the phone with me. I can't say the wrong thing to them. Or everyone who gets on the phone with me knows that they want to work with me before we even chat. I'm just there to answer questions and help them through any fears or doubts that are coming up. So things that are really going to help you kind of take the pressure off of yourself to be like, look, this person wants to talk with me. They're already interested in working with me, and I'm going to nail this, right? So whatever beliefs you can come up with that are super, super helpful for you before you do that. The fourth thing that I do is meditate. So by meditate, I don't mean like I sit there for 10 minutes or something. Basically what I do is I ask the universe, or if you believe in God, whatever your higher power is, to basically help me share what it is that my people need today. And I also basically ask for the universe to talk through me so that I can be helpful to everyone. Anyone that I speak with, whoever's on the call, whoever's at the webinar, whoever's at the workshop, because this really takes the pressure off of me to feel like I need to like say something right or do something exactly right, to making sure that what I'm really there for is helping this other person on the other end, both with the content and also with whatever decision they need to make about moving forward with their goals, investing in this program or coaching, whatever it is. Okay, so far we have running through the transition in your head. We have visualizing the outcome. We have reciting beliefs that are going to be super helpful for you. We have meditating, which to me is more like listening and just kind of like asking for support and help. And then the fifth thing that I do, which is one of my favorite things, is listening to certain songs, music, maybe dancing a little bit, something to kind of just get me pumped up about it. So I wanted to, first of all, let me know if you have any songs or anything that you listen to or that you love to listen to when you are kind of preparing for something in your business. I have heard of a lot of women doing this, so I don't think it's that awkward. Okay, so one of the songs that I really like is Sia's The Greatest. That's one of my favorites. And another one that I actually just learned about recently that I'm obsessed with, and I listen to it all the time, is Jason Mraz's You Fucking Did It. If you have not heard that song, you need to listen to it. It's the most amazing song ever. Super motivational. So I also listen to songs before I jump on a call, jump on a webinar, whatever it is that I'm doing. So let me recap these things, okay? And I'll tell you why it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. So the first thing is running through the transition in your head. So that should take like maybe 1 to 2 minutes tops, right? You're just picturing that point where you're going from content or talking to them about what they need to actually like asking them if they want to learn more about working with you, or saying, if you love that free content, you're going to love my one-on-one program. Here's what we do there. So just the transition. The second thing is visualizing the outcome. So that shouldn't take you more than 1 or 2 minutes either, right? That's picturing them saying yes. That's picturing yourself putting in their credit card information. That is picturing you telling your VA, hey, send this person the welcome packet and the contract or whatever else it is that you do right after they enroll in a program. The third thing is to recite beliefs. I would say like 1 or 2, maybe 3. That should take you less than a minute. The fourth thing is like kind of just asking for support, asking for guidance. Again, super easy, less than a minute. And then one or two, I mean, I usually listen to one, but you could listen to 2 songs if you want, dance around a little bit. That would only take like, 3 or 4 minutes for a song. So less than 10 minutes, you can really do this to prepare yourself for these calls, these webinars, these workshops, whatever it is that you're doing when you're about to make an offer. So I did want to let you know that this is obviously all mindset work, right? This is super important in our business. This is super important when we are making offers, and we do dive into this pretty deep in perfecting your compelling offer. Just so you know, the mindset stuff specifically in this program, by the end of the program, you'll be able to have a healthy mindset, so you can charge what your services are worth and keep putting your offer out there, even when things don't seem to be working. You're going to be able to figure out how you can keep your head in the game when making offers and know when it might be time to try something different or make changes to your offer. By the end of the program, you are going to have your mind working with you to say, I can do this, instead of saying you can't do this and going into a downward spiral, which is really important. You're going to be able to create a plan for testing and tweaking so that you can continue to step in the spotlight and course correct as you go. So that means you're going to be able to put yourself out there, take risks, take action steps, and then course correct if you need to, but I don't want you to be procrastinating and not doing anything. And then lastly, you're going to be able to discover where to get additional support as you move forward in your business so you can continue to feel comfortable bringing your offer to the spotlight, which is what this is all about. So again, if you enroll in the program by tonight, 8 p.m., you will get the special bonus, the Social Media Marketing Maven Toolkit. So if that sounds like it's going to be helpful for you, don't miss out on that. And also, don't forget about the 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm offering you guys a guarantee because I know this program is going to be so valuable to you, so valuable to your offer and to your goals in 2018. So if you do want to hop on the phone with me before the cart closes on Friday, I have some time on Friday in my calendar. So I'll put the link in the comments of this again. You can hop on the phone with me and let me know if you have any questions or anything. I'll check back on the comments later, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye.